Alright friends, welcome back to another video here at Healing Together. My name is Adam, but you guys know me as Coach HardgainZ because that's the name of my coaching platform, and I've been coaching bodybuilding and current and recovering drug addiction for over 27 years. But for the past 8, 9, 10 years, I have dedicated and devoted so much time, energy, money to creating a platform, a community called Healing Together. A place for everyone to come to feel welcomed, to feel accepted, to feel encouraged to share their own experiences, to feel safe where they can share their own feelings. That's why I don't deal with negativity and hate. That's why I cut it out real fast. That's why you'll see me at my worst and my angriest when someone comes on here and puts one of our community members down, because I shut that down real fast, as it should be. And friends, after all these years of having this community and this platform and building to a point where we're approaching 25,000 subscribers, which frankly, we should have way more, considering we have 3.9 million channel views. And that says something. We have 3.9 million channel views. And I have tried my best to give the information that I have obtained, that I have gathered, that I have assembled through my many, many years of testing and studies and working with clients and my own anecdotal evidence and journaling everything in my entire life. And then to have a platform like this come in and say, well, this video is demonetized because it talks about this, and that video is going to be deleted because it talks about that. This is not free speech. This platform does not support free speech. But I can't even say that freely for fear of demonetization and having more videos deleted and having the channel deleted. We are here to help people. We are here to save people's lives. We are here to change people's lives. I have been doing that long and long before we ever even had a sponsor. So for those of you coming on and saying, oh, well, he sponsors this company to make money off of this and this and this. Well, that's only happened in the past year. After we've been putting this information out there for free for almost 10 years. After I've been devoting myself to service for 27 years as a youth mentor, taking kids off the street, taking kids off of drugs, and in many cases putting myself in very violent and life-threatening situations to save a young man or woman, in certain situations to stop young women from being abused and hurt and worse. I have put my life on the line for others for many, many years, and I'm not asking for anyone to say thanks or a pat on the back. I'm just asking for this channel to not be deleted. And friends, it is pretty heartbreaking to think that your life's work, something that you have devoted the majority of your life to, could just be wiped away into thin air. Because many of these videos here on this channel are here for you to get as much information that I have for free. Because I know that not everybody can afford one-on-one coaching, personal coaching. And frankly, it upsets me that when people come to me and they send in these emails, I need your help, I need your help, I need your help, I'm desperate. And then we say, okay, well, here's the fee. It's $100 for a 30-minute consultation. Guess what? That's what it is. It insults me for someone to say, well, how could you charge for this information? Guess why? Because this is my job. This is my occupation. This supports my family. And there's a reason why I'm the best out there. And there's a reason why you came to me asking for my help. Because the clinics and the doctors and the medical advisors and the support groups and the support online groups and online forums didn't get you any help, did they? So frankly, I get to a point where I get awfully insulted when people continue to ask me to help by giving them my services for free. I charge the same across the board. I have multi-millionaire clients. I have professional athletes, professional musicians. I have very high-end businessmen as clients. And I don't charge them any more than I charge the guy off the street. And when I have to save someone's life, I do that for free. And I don't ask for anything in return. There have been many, many times when I have given someone's consultation feedback in return because they needed it more than I did. But let me ask you a question. How many of you out there are a single parent? How many of you out there are a single parent of 6, 5 under the age of 18, supporting them, raising them, paying for them, all on your own? So there comes a point when I would like everyone to understand something. I have a huge heart, and I'm a loving and giving and compassionate person. And there's an extent to which I will allow myself to be used before taken advantage of when I cut it off. Because I do everything I can to save as many people as I can in every way possible. I have scars on my body. I have been knifed. I have been shot at multiple times. I have been jumped. I have been beaten. I have put my life on the line to save other people when I still need to come home safely to my family. I still need to put food on my family's table. I still need to put 5 of my children back to school with shoes and clothes and food and backpacks and everything else that it requires. And if you have 1 child, then multiply that by 6, and you'll see what I have to do on my own. And many of you who are regulars to this channel, you know I'll never complain about that. That's what I want. I will have it no other way. I fought long and hard to have custody of my children, and I will fight till the ends of the earth for my children. And I will do whatever it takes to keep them safe, happy, protected, and healthy. Whatever it takes. But I get highly insulted when people out there who are in much better condition than I am, in much higher situations, much better off than I am, and they expect me to be providing my services to them for free. You can go back to all those other things that didn't work for you, because I'm worth more than that. And I'll say it again. That's why I'm the best out there. And this is not me touting myself or pumping myself up. I don't care what anyone out there thinks of me, says to me. Nothing that anyone out there says to me takes anything away from who I am, from who I have built. Nothing that any of you out there write in those comment sections makes me lose sleep at night, unless you are one of the ones suffering in pain. And then I pray for you, and I worry about you, and my heart goes out to you, and I think about you, and I care about you. But if you come on here and talk trash about this community, or think that you're better than someone else because you don't have this addiction or this problem or that problem, and you think that you're better than them, go find yourself a different community, because you don't belong here. This isn't the place for you. Now, friends, we're in a delicate place. If you've been with the channel for a long time, you know that I have worked very hard to cut out all swearing. There's no swearing. I have worked very hard to pay attention to everything I say, how I say it, how I present it, how I explain it. I've even tried to relay it through Joe's experiences. Not even mentioning my own, but just talking about Joe's experiences. And yet here we are, having videos taken away, removed, for talking about something that saves lives, that goes against the big P farm and the big F and the DA. And we will not be part of their corrupt game seeking control of our lives. And friends, the big K, the KRA, Thomas, has absolutely saved my life. Has absolutely been a lifesaver to me. It has also allowed me to manage my own pain in the way that I see fit. And because of that, that is why I bring that to you. I've used it in my coaching protocol for over 15 years. It has saved other people's lives, taken them off the streets, taken them off of hard street DOCs and put them on a plant. A plant that saves lives. And so, friends, I believe in this. I believe in the way that it changes people's lives. There are negatives, and you can find all of that information in our playlist on this. Because I am fully open and transparent about everything, probably too much. But I want all of you to have all of the information before you even go down this road or embark on a journey of this. And friends, all of you know that these videos come to us by a company named Kingdom K Rat Om. And I am very grateful for their sponsorship because they fully support our advocacy work here. And they support the information that we are getting out to the public. And they know the potential that it has to change and save many lives. And so I'm very grateful for their involvement and for their sponsorship. So go check out their website here, see what they have to offer, and at checkout, use discount code COACH. You'll receive 30% off your initial order. Then I encourage you to sign up for the mailing list so that every month, either via email or text, you'll receive another discount code. And that discount code can be from 15 to 20%. Sometimes the owner, Mike, throws a big one out there, 25, 26, sometimes even like a random number, 28%. But it's never 30% because that one is for us here at Healing Together. And I want to thank Mike and his incredible team for being behind me, Coach HardgainZ, Team HardgainZ, and Healing Together. And if you haven't already, after this video, go over to our other YouTube channel, Coach HardgainZ. Subscribe there, because if you can't find me here, you'll find me there. In our description, you'll also find my Instagram. You can find me there. And friends, I will let you know we are overwhelmed and slammed because we are a small team here because that's the way I like it. So if you've been trying to get in touch with us one way or another, I apologize, but we are very, very, very inundated with so much coming in. It is hard to keep up. So we're looking into additional avenues, additional platforms where we can practice free speech and know that we are free to say what needs to be said, what people deserve to hear. So I really don't know what more to say, friends. The world is a crazy place, as it always has been and always will be. The kind of crazy, the type of crazy just changes from generation to generation. But I do think that this current generation is pretty flippin' crazy. So the best thing that we can do is just continue to do our best. Because at the end of the day, this channel is devoted to helping all of us live healthier, longer lives in less pain. And that's why we're here healing together. So thanks for watching another episode, friends. Stay tuned, but we have a lot, and I mean a lot, coming, including some really, really cool giveaways that you guys are going to want to stay tuned for. I'll catch you next video.